And so, just like that, I made it into round 2 of the competition. So exciting. I really didn't believe that the journey would go this far. And yet, here we are. I am starting the first match of the second round. Super exciting. I barely squeaked into the second round. They admitted the top 32 players from round 1, and I placed in number 31. So, very close to the cutoff. Very excited for an opportunity to continue gaming and hopefully make it even further in the competition. So I'm starting off with a fire flower, and shouldn't be too difficult to navigate through 1-1. I'm feeling a little ballsy heading into the subworld, just gonna skip most of the level and move on to the next one. I typically would not go for this strat because it has the potential to set you back in terms of time on the clock, but I really just want to get my coins, so I'm keeping my target set to random, and I am trying to collect as many coins as I can, as fast as I can. And the reason why this is a little different than usual in the tournament, when you are playing a normal lobby against regular people, honestly, the stakes are fairly low, and usually you can get away with kind of just doing things at your own pace and going slow. Looks like I will not be getting the 1-up mushroom. That is a damn shame, but I will be heading into the subworld and collecting all of these coins. Got sucked into the pipe, so no 10 block for me. I'm starting to sweat because this was not the plan. I've missed a few coins, but I'm going to go down below and grab this power up. Hopefully there will be an opportunity to redeem myself, but this is kind of an iffy start. I'm going through the intended exit because I don't want to get too far ahead in the course selection, and I'm greeted with 1-4, which is definitely one of the more forgiving castles. I'm just gonna skip the power up and run for it. I want to keep my time on the clock, but I don't want to be in this castle for longer than I need to be. That said, there are coins here, and I'm gonna get them. Over the top. And this is where my good friend Enigma Wave decided to come through with the raid. Enigma Wave also competed in the tournament, and he just barely did not make it into the second round. Thanks again for the raid, buddy. That was very kind of you. And now I'm in 4-2. I'm getting these coins, but my plan is to go through the warp world so that I can see what courses are coming up. Hopefully pick a nice destination to land in. And, of course, I want to get these coins from up top. So I'm just going to grab some coins and make my way to the right as I head towards the warp zone. 1-3, 2-1, and 4-1. I'm going to go into 2-1 so that I can get more coins in coin heaven. And after that, I'll be a little more confident heading into 4-1. However, I see that Lackey 2s and Spinies are already beginning to inhabit my timeline. This is making me a little nervous. This is way earlier in the game than I would typically like to see Lackey 2 and Spiny strats. So I'm not that happy about it because I haven't gotten as many coins as I would have liked to, and lack attacks have a serious way of draining your funds. So I'm trying to kind of play it safe and go slow. I want to eliminate these Lackey 2s, taking a little bit of a deboost there. I really want to get this star, and that is going to help me to make it through the rest of this course. But I am getting walloped. I already have to roll, which is not good. That is not what I had wanted. I am unlocking the path to coin heaven, and I'm just heading up there after I take out a few more Spinies and get a few more coins. Yeah, even though I don't have it on attackers, I'm being targeted by no fewer than 7 people right now. It's pretty intense. The Lackey 2 strats happened right off the bat, and I was not prepared. I did not have a chance to get as many coins as I would have liked. And typically I would stick around and get the coins from the 10 block, but I know that the longer I wait, the more Lackey 2s I'm going to have to deal with. So because of the fact that I'm close to the end of the level, I'm just going to try to get out of here and get into the next course. Really good time on the clock heading into 4-1, but the Lackey 2 madness is really in effect, and I'm pretty nervous because a lack attack like this has the potential to really set you back. I'm getting some rolls in, I'm trying to Lackey 2 surf, but then I get a star, and obviously you can't Lackey 2 surf when you have a star, but the star helps in other ways. So I'm trying to keep it together, but I don't have as many coins as I need, and I'm forced to continue rolling. So this is really bad right now. I'm tiny, and I only have 109 coins. I'm gonna have to roll again. There's just no other option. And the Lackey 2s and Spinies are everywhere. It's not looking good. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get a nice power-up that will help me out. Doing a little bit more Lackey 2 surfing, but I want to head down here, and I'm just barely able to get this power up and a star, so I'm going to run with that star and try to make it to the end of the level. This lack attack is no good, and I am seriously getting messed up trying to get these coins, but I don't have enough time before my star wears off. And then it's into 3-2, as if nothing ever happened. And I'm watching my timeline, I'm waiting a little bit, I got one Lackey 2, but it seems like the lack attack may be slowing down, and that is great for me because I was not prepared financially for a long, protracted lack battle. I'm just going to head over here, get my star, and make a run for it. Wouldn't you know, the Lackey 2s are back. I'm going to take out a few of those and then continue my star run, but it's not looking good for my coins. I'm definitely going to have to keep rolling in order to stay in the game. The Spinies are just falling like raindrops, pounding down in a thunderstorm. I'm doing my best to head it off, but it is only a matter of time before I take damage, and there it is. I just gotta push, I just gotta keep moving, I just gotta make my way into the next course. 4-2, and I see a ton of Spinies up ahead. I'm taking a roll, and I end up with a star. Not the worst thing that I could have rolled. I could have rolled a POW, and that would have been pretty miserable. I'm going to use the star to get a little bit further into the course. I need this power up, and then I'm going to wait to jump across the gap. I do not want to get hit by the Lackey 2 or by a falling Spiny, and I am interested in making it up to the warp, but I'm going to have to get past all of these enemies in order to do so. Wind up taking some damage, but then I'm able to climb the vine. Now I just need to grab these coins, and I should be in adequate shape as I approach the warp zone. 3-2, 1-1, 3-3. I'm definitely heading into 3-2, but first I'm waiting a little bit because I see that my opponents are still sending a lot of enemies. So I want to just bide my time. There's no avoiding the Lackey 2 party. It's a lack attack, and it is kicking my butt. I only have 45 coins, far fewer than I would like to have at this stage. Fortunately, I'm not getting too many Lackey 2s at this point. I'm just going to try to run and make some progress. It feels like I am getting away with something, but I am so sick of the Lackey 2s at this point. I just want to make it to the end of the level. Top of the flagpole, heading into 1-1. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, but now the lack attack has returned, and I'm definitely getting nervous about it. I don't have the money for this. This is going to be a problem. Using my firepower to take out as many Spinies as I can, but there's a lot of them, and they keep coming. Trying to use some iframes. I tried to go down the wrong pipe. It's not looking good, but I end up managing to arrive in the subworld. I desperately need every coin I can get my hands on. And I'm just going to try to make it out of 1-1 without having to roll again. It's scary. I'm tiny. I don't want to spend money on another roll just yet. Heading into 3-3, I basically am going to have to roll. There's no good way to platform through this level when there are Lackey 2s and Spinies. You're gonna take damage and you're gonna die. So I need to be cautious. I need to keep an eye on where I'm going. And it's very scary. I'm gonna have to roll. This is just not going to work out in the long term. But I'm able to get the power up, and I'm continuing to do my thing. The Lackey 2s are back. I'm Lackey 2 serving for now, but I'm going to take damage inevitably. And there it is. I'm just trying to make it to the flag. I roll and I get a mushroom, and I head into 7-1. But it is not looking good, folks. It is not looking good. I'm just going to wait a little bit before I head in, and it's tough because I was not able to get the coins that I needed. And in theory, I could have gotten a power up from this block if I hadn't already rolled and gotten the mushroom. But I got the mushroom, which means that the fire flower is inaccessible. So I'm just going to have to proceed through this level. I don't have another roll. I don't have a chance. I just have to run, and I know that I'm going to be dead soon. So there you have it. A pretty ignominious start to round 2. That was the first match of the second round, and I got my ass kicked. But I did my best, and I did end up beating a lot of other players, including some very good players such as Stinkman. So there's a chance that I'll have enough points from this to make a difference. We'll just have to wait and see.